Hey everyone, it's Lucky Piano, and today we're going to learn how to play Natural by Imagine Dragons. This song is very simple but very effective when you play it right, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. First off, we have the chords. We have two chords in this song. We have D minor and A major. And the song just kind of reverts back and forth between the two. So yeah, we kick off the intro with a D minor. But just make sure you play this D at the top with your ring finger. So we have... Then later on we can play the next note, which is E, without pinky. And then that's a smooth transition so that you don't have to do something like play these two notes with the same finger, which kind of gets awkward. So yeah, D minor, and then with your pinky play E, and then we go into an A7. And that's just A major in the left hand, and then E, G instead of A, and then C sharp. And just playing a seventh chord, a dominant seventh chord, makes it sound more punchier and builds more suspense. So that's the reason why we do it instead of... It's a very subtle difference, but trust me, it makes a difference. So, again, recap. D minor, ring finger at the top, pinky, A7. Now play the D minor again. And then we go straight into the verse. So now you're going to play that D minor chord, but you're going to release the right hand instantly to play the melody. Which is pretty straightforward. A, G, F, D. The only kind of difficult thing is the timing, but I think everyone should have no problem with that because you're just kind of mimicking what, what's his name? Daniel Reynolds? What he's singing. The lead singer. Yeah, I probably should have researched that beforehand. Anyway, and then the next part is just A and G. And now this part might be a bit hard, going from... and then jumping straight into finding the next chord. This chord is the same, it's the A7 chord that you played earlier. But yeah, just trying to find it... jumping from the A here into this, you have to do it very fast. So with practice, it should be no problem. So we have... And again, like after you play that chord, you got to release that right hand and then instantly jump back into the... So these parts are kind of hard, but it actually doesn't take too long to get used to. So yeah, just with practice, I'm sure you'll get there. So yeah. Let's go from the start again. So that last part is slightly different. Instead of playing you play F, F, E. One other tip is that when you're playing the A's and the G's, I recommend using your ring finger and your middle finger because playing this with your pinky, because of the like notable differences in length of finger, it's going to be a bit more awkward to play these consecutively than if you were to use your ring finger and your middle finger. So yeah, that's the verse. Now we're going to move into the chorus. Now this is where the guitar gets introduced. The whole... We're not going to play it exactly like the guitar because it will make it easier, and the right hand's going to kind of distract the listener from listening to the left hand anyway. So we're going to make it easier for ourselves by playing a simplified version of the guitar. So the left hand's going to play a D octave, and then, which is just F and D. You can tell that the second half of the rhythm is simplified. And simplified for a reason that it's easier for you to coordinate your right hand and your left hand without the audience really noticing too much of a difference. It's a bit of a cheat, but as long as you don't tell anyone, no one's going to know, right? And then after that, we go into A, which is an A octave, and then followed by, which is G and E. And again, simplified rhythm. So, in your right hand, we have... yeah, it's not very hard. You go D's, and then into an F, E D, F E, and then E, F E D E F, and then F E D F E, and then it goes into the build up at the end. Yeah, so that's just A's and G's again. Again, using your ring finger and your middle finger will make it easier. So that might be a bit fast, a lot to take in. So let's just play that bridge part, not bridge part, pre-chorus slowly so that you can follow. Again, left hand stays the same, so don't focus too much on that. I want you to more focus on the coordination between my right hand and my left hand. So let's go. Oh yeah, release your left hand when you're starting to play this. So yeah, that's basically it. I think what's going to be difficult when you're trying to learn this is really that coordination of the right hand rhythm with the left hand rhythm. To get the right hand rhythm correct, you just really have to listen to the song and play along with it. And then to get the coordination, that's just kind of practicing this over and over again. There's no real other trick to it, and to be honest, it really isn't too hard, so you should have no problem. Just, again, listen to the song a lot of times, play along with it a lot of times, and with time, you'll get it. So now we go into the interesting part, the fun part, the chorus. And this part is probably going to take a while for you to learn because the left hand has a lot of jumps and rhythms that you're going to have to get used to. But when you break it down, it really isn't too hard again. So yeah, let's get into it. We'll start from the pre-chorus, the build-up part. Yeah, so the main thing about this chorus, which to me why it sounds good, is because the left hand is really emphasizing on the rhythm that the right hand is placing. You'll notice that the main beats that I place down with the left hand are consistently matching with the right hand. So that's kind of how I decided to build this. The right hand's very easy. So it's just A's. For the D minor part, you play A to D, A, D, and then for the A major part, we go A, C sharp, A, G, A, C sharp, A, G, A, D, A, D, A, C sharp, A, G, A, C sharp, A, G. So yeah, that's basically it. It's very easy, the right hand. So you need to put more emphasis on the left hand trying to match the beat of the right hand than focusing on the right hand, because the right hand is inherently very simple, very easy. So now, let's learn the left hand. The left hand jumps a lot between registers, so if you're not used to jumping your left hand for octaves, you're really going to have to practice that, and knowing how to find these octaves really fast. Other than that, it's just getting the rhythm right. So the left hand plays something. Let's start off with the D minor chord. In the D minor section, we play D and D octave, one D octave higher, then D with F, then F with A, and then D with A, and then we go down a register, and then play the the D minor arpeggio really fast. It should be like a roll. And then we play D. I think that's what we play anyway. Sorry, let me just quickly refresh myself. Oh yeah, we play. So after the roll, we play D, and then go one octave higher, and then we go one register down and play an octave. And then we play the same thing again. So one low D and then one high D. Now I say these highs and lows, but you're gonna have to understand what I mean when you sitting in front of a piano, because we are playing 1, 2, 3, 4 Ds in total. So yeah, let's recap that. We go D octave, 1 D octave higher, then D with F, F with A with D, go down 1 octave, and then roll the D minor arpeggio, and then go play this D again, play 1 octave higher, play an octave D in the lowest register, and then play what we just played before. Low D, high D. So it should sound like. I'll play that slowly, but you can kind of already feel that it's got its own groove and beat to it, right? So let's go. So yeah, practice that until it feels very natural, and then we can put everything together. Play it fast. It's got a good groove. And then once you get more and more familiar with it, you can start putting more emphasis on the beats that really matter. And usually those beats are the ones at the very low register, because it's that bass that's really gonna like scream wow to your audience. Yeah, so with practice, you can get better, and then as you get better, you can put more of your own taste into it by emphasizing on the beats that you want to emphasize. Now let's move on to the A major part. Got 8 minutes left. So A major, we have A major was so A major is we play an A octave, then we play C sharp and E, then we play A and E, then we play A with our thumb once, twice, and then on the third time we do the roll again, similar to what we did with the D minor. So we go A, E, D, C sharp, A, then we go low A, high A, low A, and then back into our D. I think that's what we do anyway. Let me just confirm. So I might have missed out. So we go, let's just go again. You have A octave, C sharp and E, A and E, 1 A, 2 A's, roll. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, roll. Land on this A, then 1 A higher. Yeah, so land on this A, high A, low A. Then we play the same thing again. Low A, high A, low A. So the entire thing would sound like. Yeah. Let me play it slower. Now the rhythm of that is probably a bit off because I need to sync it with my right hand. So again, the key here is to sync it with your right hand rhythm. So let's put it together with our right hand. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so you might notice I did some subtle variations in there, but stick to what I have taught you. And once you feel more comfortable, experiment and try out new patterns for yourself. So let's let's just play the entire chorus, because again, this is the most complicated part of the song. Okay, so this part, it changes because he goes. Yeah, so this part we want the left hand, after doing the roll, we don't do. We play the A major arpeggio in octaves. Yeah, so it's just A, C sharp, E, A. And if you want to add a bit more rhythm to it, you can break up the octave. Oh, sorry. And yeah, that's it. That's the chorus. So yeah, lots of practice and get used to the right hand first. You shouldn't even have to think about what your right hand is playing. Focus on your left hand until it feels natural, and then the hard part is just syncing the right hand and the left hand together. Now, after we play the it goes straight back into the verse. And in the cover, I play something different in the left hand. Just do this, which is a D octave followed by F and A. And then for A major, we do A octave, and then E and G. So. Do that for the verse. For the pre-chorus, keep it the same. And then we go back into the chorus, and again, do the same thing. And now all that's left is the bridge. And the bridge is very easy. We have... So, the left hand sounds very similar to what you play in the pre-chorus, but just to make things easier, match the notes to what the right hand is playing so that the rhythms are in sync. If you don't have rhythms that aren't in sync, then it becomes much easier to play. So the right hand plays F and D, and then it goes G, and then E. This is where it transitions to the A major chord, and then it plays E and C sharp. And then it goes F, D, so it's transitioning back to a D minor chord. So combine this with... So yeah, pretty easy. And now we want to play... It's just a series of A's. And yeah, in the cover I do something like this. You don't have to do it. It's not actually that technical. It's just a bunch of A major arpeggios. So we go A octave, E, A, C sharp, E, C sharp, A, and then rinse and repeat until you hit this A. And then once you hit this A, it's just an arpeggio down. And then we go back into the chorus. After that, we have the final instrumental, and here you just, the right hand's playing what the left hand used to play. And in the left hand, I do some complicated random stuff in the cover, but just stick with. And if you feel comfortable, then mess around with the chords. And see how that comes along. So that's basically it. I know I rushed the end, but I've only got 30 more seconds to wrap things up. So there's a lot of practice, a lot of syncing right hand and left hand, but if you see how much there actually is in terms of content-wise, there really isn't that much in this song because it's only 2 chords and the right hand's usually very, very simple. So nail down the right hand until you don't have to think about it, then practice your left hand until it feels very natural, and again, the hard part is just syncing it together. So I hope this tutorial helped, and hopefully I'll do another one soon. See you guys again later, and good luck. Peace.